All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get this going. How do you exit this shit? Not popping up on the frickin' OBS. Oops. Ah, fuck. I didn't mean to shut it down. Fuck. The, Alright, that should do it. Do, 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 do. Alt enter. I was really debating whether going solo on Phasmophobia, but fuck that bullshit. Fuck that bullshit. Do 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 do. There we are. Yeah, it's been about a year since I played this. I don't remember much.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball. Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightball. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. a number of used car lots for selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Pink slip supply.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
I don't remember where we left off.
You sure you don't know either of them?
Never heard of either.
Shit. Just want to see what happens. They're gonna start me from the beginning of the investigation? I hope not. Damn. Fucking bitch. And so it starts the whole thing over. Holy shit, son. Alright, nice. Thankfully, it didn't save it. Damn, it starts the whole fucking shit. This some motherfucking bullshit. Damn, the whole investigation. Good lord.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball.
Duly noted.
Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightball. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots for selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightball? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Right now, what? Why is this place still highlighted? It's not crossed out. We might have to come back to it
Go bug someone else, huh?
another time.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
What now?
I say it's time to bust open the warehouse.
Oh, it's not that far at all. Just gotta make a right here.
KGPL to any unit, the 459 there now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
11K responding.
You pennies is hiding from me. I can find you all and eat you. Yes, sir. Damn! Why these places have so much preparation H? Ooh wee! Pennies give me speed. What are you doing?
Get the hell down from there, you lunatic!
I thought he was about to kick me.
You really need to lay off the pills.
Bastard!
All right.
Do it again. I dare you.
Oh, damn, I laid him out. That was quick.
Can you drive to this one? We should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me. Think so. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist. I need cover! As soon as he pokes his head out.
Come on, motherfucker.
top floor. I want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
I think he's dead.
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
I had the door at the end. I heard something.
Hey, what's up, D's? Welcome, son.
Don't shoot!
Freeze,
Keep your
motherfucker.
hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place. Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
That place keeps coming up, eh? Let's see here, sir. Elementary, Watson.
Looks like Mr.
Elementary.
Nightfall has been on a losing streak.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
Okay, I know that.
Don't lie to me. I'm not in the mood for any more lies.
The slips are the real deal, and I ordered them from Marquis.
Looks like I made a mistake. There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquis. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Nice.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
Doesn't look like he's lying.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I? No
Fuck!
proof, huh? Looks like your mouth moves faster than your little pencil.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long
Shit.
as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
Fuck that one up. We got one right though. Game actually has action. Yeah, it does. Gets a little more, the cases get a little more interesting later on. Definitely is a unique game though. It's not exactly for everyone. I believe I remember my first time playing it, I wasn't really feeling it. And I played it again a few years later. I was like, okay, I see where it's at.
I've got friends that work.
And then now I actually really enjoy playing through it. All right, so let's see locations. Marquee Company again. Damn, son. Hey, you drive, guy.
You know the way. You can drive.
Sometimes the intuition is like obvious. It's like, duh, it's not a fucking truth.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong, that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's
And I had to
always
take a
one of the two
break from
things.
fucking Phasmophobia, dude. That shit is intense, bro. It's like, I think up there with Alien Isolation. And Alien Isolation was fucking stressful, son. My God.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Maybe that's when I use the betting slips.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Dude, because it could actually the ghost, when it's actually going out hunting to kill you, it can hear me through the fucking mic, so I have to stay quiet.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree, I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm
Got him,
charging you with
coach.
conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Booked. Open and shut case, Johnson.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from
you
the
can actually
scene.
talk to the ghost.
Sustained
You can ask it specific
casualties.
questions through the little radio, and it'll answer them. And
out there and
also
nail
through a
some more
Ouija
bad
board,
guys,
it'll
will ya?
answer them. It's crazy, bro. Like if you ask where it's at on the Ouija board, it starts spelling out like bedroom, living room, or something like that, you know? On the radio, sometimes they respond like, you'd be like, there's one specific moment I remember where it was like, where are you? And then it said behind you, and I turned around and the fucking door opened. I was like, oh shit, son. Fuck, man, that game is crazy, son. I was about to do some solo Phasmophobia, but fuck that. I don't have the balls for that yet.
Shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Oh yeah, well, it's telling you, you got to be absolutely quiet. You can't have any electronics on either. You have a flashlight or cameras on, it'll find you.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I want to make homicide. You know you.
Yeah, I had to take a break, man.
See you later, fellas.
When the ghost starts hunting you, it actually feels like Alien Isolation when the alien actually comes around, when the xenomorph comes around.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Gotta stay quiet.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I break the goal, you'll never fit in.
I see the case. Wait, wrong car. Shit, maybe towards the end of the stream I might do one case by myself. I don't know. That shit is scary, son. I'm not sure if I can.
Stop just ahead.
Dun dun.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Dude, these are probably the most realistic facial animations I've seen in a game.
Bukowski, long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's is Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
This ain't the red carpet, so get out of my lens.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Before we talk to the witness, I'm gonna go ahead and check out the crime scene.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part. You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Whoa.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Well, don't be all this forgiven. He has
A long way from home.
hot temper and he can be very proud, but you're still his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. They're basically begging her to come back. Okay. It's a piece of evidence. Nothing here. All right. Oh.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
That shit looks creepy as hell.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
We're on track so far.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house...
She keeps saying that name. We're 3 for 3 right now. All right, let's see if we can get all these
You
correct.
mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement... you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McCaffrey. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective.
Fuck, I messed it up.
You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Mrs. McCaffrey, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McCaffrey, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Damn. Couldn't get that last one.
Around here anymore.
All right, let's see.
The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar territory.
You're behind the wheel.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
Perfect.
You can't hold me here. No. I
Feeling
don't
better
need
since
to be
this morning,
manhandled
Jessica?
by a doctor. I need my
A little.
lawyer.
My head still feels
Where is the
swimming.
telephone? Do you know who I am?
I doubt it. Don't think this is any use to us. This isn't what we're looking for.
There's music going on. Does that mean we need to find something?
You're making me uncomfortable.
Uh,
Standing around here
the
looking
guy
at me,
from
not saying anything.
Robert Duvall, that guy?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps.
This is, I
I'm
guess
a
it does
policeman.
look like a young Robert
I'd
Duvall.
like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Are you going to sign him out?
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
This is
Even
some
if you
fucking
accept
Harvey
still
Weinstein
underage.
case right here.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Bullshit. I'm not just telling her straight
You're
up.
lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Should I get out of here today? Did the mother leave already?
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
Uh-oh.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Evidence of criminal abuse.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult.
This is
to
kind of
think
dark.
anything.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Sorry.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Advice?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping the low profile means, Phelps.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Gotta be sneaky, sneaky.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
I'm being the complete opposite of sneaky, sneaky.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
All these bricks. Baby? No, I
don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls.
I'm not sure if that voice, that faint voice, is the phone or
Very clear about this.
radio.
Get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I
All
got
right,
the
nice.
film.
All right, we got a new location. Let's go ahead and head over there. Hell yeah. Detective Ladin on the case. It's elementary, Watson. Elementary.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
What? You tripping? And what? No, what? What
What
peach?
If you had any sense, you wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his property.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out. So if Ballard was doing someone a favor,
I love the
why did
detail they
try to
did
kill
with
her?
LA. It's like 1940s, I think. 1940s LA. This shit looks dope.
333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help.
Rockstar's always good with like designing their open worlds and characters and shit.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K. 11K.
But only thing is, they should have made more activities. Only thing is like landmarks and shit like that. They should have put like pool tables and poker and like lounges you can chill at. Lounges you can lounge at.
Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211. The shots fired.
Oh shit!
Code 3 identified.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help.
Situation? We got a hold-up gone sour. 3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go in through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get in through the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Let's go. Not back.
Yo, did you see that thing recently? I forget at what airport it's at. It might have been LAX, but I think a bunch of things fell. I'm not sure exactly what, but a lot of people thought it was gunfire and they started booking it. That shit was crazy. I saw it today on the news. Break yourself, fool! Break yourself, fool! Lit his ass up, goddamn.
Quick, up the stairs. Get
Got him,
after it.
coach. Can I pick these up? Pick up weapon. Let's go with the shotty, son. Oh, damn. It's a shotty. Oh, I got the pistol
Put the weapon
again.
down now.
You know what this feels like? The Untouchables. Pretty sure that's the vibe they try to go for in this one. It's got like Untouchables and Zodiac
Car
Killer
11K.
vibes.
I've been involved in a shooting.
Especially with the murder
333 South
mysteries
Main
later
Street.
on.
Globe loan and jewelry. It's code 4 now, but the suspect is down. I need an ambulance here. I notify my supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Your supervisor supervisor will be notified. All units 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at
You can drive.
333 South Main Street, gold jewelry and loan.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble here. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense,
You better
he'll be
step
as
on
far
it.
away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly.
Call 11K. 11K, we have no other units available. What is your ETA to the 415 in progress? It's 1220 West 7th Street. Repeat, 1220 West 7th Street, Wilson's Apartment Hotel. 11K handle code 3. Any other units that can assist identified.
Wait, is this another crime that I accepted, or? Oh no, this is the hotel. Bishop's apartment, 10:11 a.m. Are we too late? Break your... Oh, I thought I was gonna kick the door in.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Okay.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
That on the right, right? Or on the left? I think it's the left. Wait, no, what are you doing? 803.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment.
Let's just say gay cowboy in the back.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Watch there be one of those props in here. I'm pretty sure there is gonna be.
Doesn't appear to be connected.
The creepy prop heads, the voodoo head dolls, the voodoo doodoo funky monkeys. Nothing significant on there.
Nope. Presented to Mark. Don't think this is anything. Don't think this is going to help us.
Look at the brush.
No. What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Due to who?
Not sure this means much.
I'll take that.
I don't think so.
Ah, okay.
Probably nothing.
Was that Jumanji?
old movie set downtown. Great Wall of Babylon, a replica of a replica.
That might be something, right? A location?
Optimistic, Cole.
Okay, maybe not. Hey, take a shot, my boy.
Junk.
Really? What's even the point of this, bro? Must there be blood on one of them? Oh, shit.
Circumstantial.
It really let me zoom in there? That is hilarious. Maybe there's a name on this? Nope.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
It's like he's talking to me. Maybe something on the fridge. Nope.
Doesn't look like anything.
It's got to be one more thing. The music is still going.
Incidental.
Wow. This has got to be it.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Oh, that is it.
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
What's her name? Oh, it's Gloria Bishop. Okay.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
What do you guys think, chat?
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Okay.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
All right, we always mess up the last one. Hopefully, we can get it this time. Abuse of Jessica.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
She's bullshitting.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first...
Yo, what? She knows about this shit?
A magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack.
That's pretty crazy thinking about like
monsters at these big studios.
maybe this shit does really happen
My
too.
guess is
I mean, definitely the thing that happened to the girl, definitely that in this industry, but the fact that his wife knew, I think is a bit
Your
more
husband
common.
is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you.
Oh, this is dark,
This
son.
is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
How can I help, Detective?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
Investigate the screen prompts. Okay. Go ahead and mark it.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
How far is it? Depending on how far it is, I might let my boy drive. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let him drive. Just hitting cars around here, but I guess it don't matter.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route. Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
You can have boobies out open like that? All right.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
I think I remember this. I remember this area. I remember exactly what I have to find, but I kind of remember.
Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Yeah, it has something to do with this. Look at that.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
And it gets juicier.
Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Look at this motherfucker. Wait, why isn't he writing down that as notes? That's a fucking... I guess they don't look exactly the same, but come on. It's a studio prop. There's more shit around here, I think.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
You gonna say anything about these at all? They weren't relevant. He would have said something by now. Maybe I gotta find the right one. I think that's everything in here. Oh, okay, here we go.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
You know what would be a badass GTA game?
That's right, Mr. Cohen.
Or not even, or type game that Rockstar can make? Like a mob. Like a mob game, and your character's coming up in power. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen.
All right. I'm not sure what's that. I think those are just like little side stories. I like that how they have a whole cutscene. I think they kind of made those just to like flex their facial animation technology. Oh shit.
So this is where you sprang from.
Hmm. That shit looks hella fake. Break yourself, fool. think there was something by the dumpster, but I guess not. Oh shit! Break yourself.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Hey, pick that up. Just take it with us.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Motherfucking Harvey Weinstein took that shit. Huh, Los Diablos, eh? I think I got everything. Whoa. Yo, this fucking creep. Holy shit.
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Look at this bullshit.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
He's fucking lying. He's fucking piece of shit. Huh.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
I'm gonna go with Bishop's whereabouts. Hopefully.
You should get your facts
Fucking
straight before you come in
bitch.
here and start shooting off that mouth of yours.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, ad vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Ooh, get him, cuz. Oh, shit!
Shot from here, Cole. They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Get out the way! Oh, shit!
Keep your foot down.
Oh, damn, son! Get the fuck out the way!
Make a move. We're sitting ducks here.
Fuck, they're gonna catch up to me. I got one more car to worry about. Get out the way! Oh! They're fucking dead!
Either give me a good shot or get us the hell out of here.
I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. Then we got it.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. They say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey.
There was a crime somewhere. Where was that shit at? Should still mark it, just not highlight it. Oh, there it is. How far is where we need to go?
They're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight. McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to
That
let
other
him go
cop
work
is
on the
hella.
son of a bitch.
You could tell he's
I'm about
fucking
done
dirty.
putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to do. Out the justice.
Yo, you driving this time. Holy shit. Damn, they were lighting us up. I'm over here thinking we're gonna pull away.
You're behind the wheel.
We didn't commit the crime. We didn't commit the hit and run. Yo, that hot dog stand though, they got fucked up.
Any unit to handle code 3, identify. Car 11K, we'll handle the call.
11K, off-street town 415 fight group in the alleyway, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street, 11K, code 3.
Finally.
We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD. Throw out the gun.
I could push around to the right over here. All right, pushing up. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I thought the ones over there were friendlies. Got him. This poor hot dog.
Car 11K calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West.
Shit does look a lot like Robert Duvall, though.
Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the major 415 on West 3rd Street.
You know the way.
Suspects are
You
down.
can drive.
Oh, our car is fixed up now. What a miracle. Jungle Drum set, 5:30 p.m.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it! Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8 in Francisco.
This fucking creep, Harvey Weinstein head ass over here. Get this motherfucker.
Trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake.
Come on, bro. You got this. Come on, Cole.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice. I didn't do anything.
You better not kick me, I swear. Oh, you fuck. I called it. Yo, why does it keep going up? Is it gonna be a fucking dead end?
Bishop, that's enough. That girl made it all up. What the hell?
Come on, Cole.
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead. Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
Like, I should just took the shot.
Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place. Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Come on, pop your head out, bitch. Got him.
This way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake. Find some cover! Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Come on, it's this way.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Where the hell are they shooting from? Oh shit, across.
God, they're everywhere.
Where the fuck are they? Dude, where the fuck are they? Oh, okay.
Come on, Bukowski, move it.
Insanity!
When I'm done.
Weapons on the ground.
Well, I thought I was gonna drop the whole thing. That was a
There's
fail.
a ladder leading to the ground. I don't want to die here.
Get him over here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them, quickly. All barrels.
Where? What the what? Oh, up there.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
There's an army of them. We're done for.
Find some cover.
I should have known that bitch was trouble.
Oh shit, I was about to blast the popo.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Damn, lit them all up right there. Shit. Woo, headshot. My boy Phelps.
Now this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statue.
That was a pretty fast case.
So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
All right, what do we get promoted to? Murders now? Vice? This piece of shit right here. This is kind of like a good movie or show.
Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, yes.
Big bands and swing, I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood.
He's been in the papers.
That drink, boys.
This guy's just flexing, bro. Yeah, that car chase, we fucked the city up. Homicide desk. This is where some of the crime scenes start getting a bit more graphic. God damn.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
That guy, my partner, reminds me of Jeff Bridges, the Big Lebowski.
Mouthpiece was stripped off me at the grand jury. Face was thrown out.
Do you have the address?
All over KGPL. It's off Temple Street.
Can't change outfits?
Belmont and Glendale.
Nice day for it.
I like it with the coat on.
Can you drive to this one? What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Damn, son. We're gonna have to investigate that body. Shit.
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like
Yeah,
a
this is getting
lover's
good
lane.
now, son.
It's a working
Liking
neighborhood.
this.
Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with. What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pink or lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
I examined his blood trail.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body. Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Wait, solve it, you piece of shit.
Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter? Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
God
What caused
damn.
a blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Interesting. What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the bomba? A man could die of thirst on a case like this.
You can drive.
The werewolf?
For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note in the corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
We finished those. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. For some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't. Understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We'll have found him.
Game has some good ass writing, man. Shit.
Say, honey, what time do you get off?
I would probably consider it one of their best.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
I don't mean to be rude, but I've got work to do.
You're gonna see your married man again?
Sam has taken me
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Going to pay
Celine?
Christ. On the house, officer.
Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Suspect seen with victim.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes, at around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Where's that goddamn plate?
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Eggs, run.
Ring stolen from victim.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Knowledge of husband.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up, asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall.
Hey,
Been
nice.
help.
3 for
One more
3.
thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
All right.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. Nice.
I don't know. Might be crazy, but I don't think that guy's involved.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
You've been doing good with as far as doubts, streets, and all that.
2boy8899.
Yes, Detective.
I think if I remember correctly, we're supposed to come back to this guy.
Please. Thanks, ma'am.
Actually, I take back what I said earlier. I think he has a bit to do with it. Is gonna give me anything else?
Unless you like a drink too, officer, there's not a lot I can do for you.
Hey, honey, what time did you get off 42?
Alright, what are we going? Henry Residence. Ow.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, fellas.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job with a healthy thirst for vengeance.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killing.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short to be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor. Our ancestors...
Damn. I think I'm heading the wrong way. Make a left and then onto 2nd Street and then just keep going straight from there.
Wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
KGPL 20 Central Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central Unit identify?
Car 98 on it. Oh shit, get out the way. About to turn me into ludicrous here. Damn, here's where we're supposed to turn right. I guess we gotta turn left. How far is it? If it's far as hell, I'm gonna let my partner drive. Left on 2nd and then a right on Grand. Alright. Coming across Figueroa. What was another game like this? I think it was True Crime Streets of LA where they actually had the streets as well. I don't think that was Rockstar. I forget what company that was, but that game was pretty dope too. Oh, Grand. Shit, I'm in the tunnel. And there was a cheat code in that game. You could play a Snoop Dogg. I think in part 2. Oh wait, I don't know if you play a Snoop Dogg in part 2 actually. Maybe not.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century Unit identify.
This is car 11K. Go ahead.
11K.
Please, you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
Don't go to sleep.
Oh my God, you
Back and close.
Get the fuck out the way. Oh shit. Oh, we're still chasing. Oh.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
What do they think is gonna happen? Oh wait, there's one more.
What are you waiting for, Phelps? Up and at him. I'll hold up here, Phelps.
Of course you will. Damn, my boy Phelps.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need...
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down.
You're behind the
on
wheel.
Between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat, the suspect is down. Code 4.
I think this game is around 10 years old as well. Around there, I think. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Welcome. Detective Latin Sifu. Sifu Latin. Detective Sifu.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second. Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them
Fuck
screaming.
phasmophobia right now, bro.
Circumstances were
I had to take a break from the freaking intensity, man.
You said the house would be empty.
It's scary, dude. That shit's scary.
Deaths
Though.
were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal.
You said...
I wonder who plays that doctor. His voice sounds familiar. Kind of sounds like Daniel Craig's character in Knives Out.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Size 9s. Above average for a lady. Doesn't tell me anything.
Why does this keep popping up, huh? It's connected, Los Diablos.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Oh shit, the biggest clue.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Detergent. You can, if you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my F's drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Missing wedding ring? Oh shit.
The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
142 North Union.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Not much help.
A brush. I think we got all the clues. Do we need a call? Do we need to use the phone for anything? Let me just make sure. Where the hell did I see the phone? I think if we needed the phone, it would have marked it on the radar. Neighbors. We're gonna talk to the neighbors, right?
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this
Dander?
about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God.
Look at that reaction.
I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Any other neighbors we can talk to around here? Guess they're not home. Kick the door down. Break yourself, fool. Might be on music is gone, so there might not be any clues, but let me check the shed back here. Alright, nothing. Alright. Yeah, we marked the next area. Let's let my partner drive. Talk to D.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, so you probably deserve it. Skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Shit.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I get even the slightest
Cavish.
flight risk, pal. You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Seems irrelevant.
Gotta look for clues. As always.
He'll be back any moment. Just
Oh shit. It's a hidden message. It says suck on these. Haha.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
Oh damn. Size 9 shoes, I'm guessing. 11.
Size 11s.
Huh. What were the size we were looking for? Was that it? Size 8 shoes. Okay. Oh, is that really it? Looks like it.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Oh shit. Did not mean to do that. You lie like a rug, boy.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
You know she went to the Bomber Club.
The bartender there. He calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it.
gonna have to live with that.
Last contact with victim.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Could be telling the truth.
That's a lie and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, Detective?
Fuck.
My wife was a drunk. It was a sickness with her. Doesn't mean I didn't love her. Would you stop loving your wife if she was unwell?
No, I wouldn't.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
That one is pretty easy.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, son. Cheap shot mother... Come on. Oh, goddamn. Get that ass over here, boy. Oh, shit. Damn. Motherfucker putting up...
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Oops. What the hell's the phone? Ah.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective.
This just says Kellogg's cornflakes back there. Can they get copyrighted for that?
Be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch.
Damn.
But no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Get all clues before we start interviewing people. Let my fast travel over there.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Dun dun. What do you say? Apartment what? 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Fourth floor. Damn. They got an elevator here? Nope. Say, give me a car. I gotta let your boy Rojas know.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Takes about 2 to 3 weeks to get it. That will always be lagging. Apartment 16 should be there. It is.
Just kick the door in.
Break yourself, fool.
See what you can find.
Size 8 shoes, and I don't know what else we gotta keep an eye on. That's a carton of eggs. That shit looks like a fucking SNES. Oh, I wonder what kind of clues this would have.
No good to me.
This makes an appearance again, eh?
Everything here is going to be relevant.
These look like size 8s. Oh shit.
Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
A year in advance. Oh shit. This is a little too
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
suspicious.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Why would he keep the evidence here like this? Someone's trying to frame this
The
man.
murder weapon. Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
Yeah, to get this cart, man, it took, like, no lie, it took me about a month. Like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Kept having to be like, dude, what's up? I was like, what's up, fam?
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Get in and drive. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Shit. I'm so fucking bad at driving this shit.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for you to do. Son of a bitch.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Nice.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Oops. Come on, I gotta do the pit maneuver. Oh shit! Don't tell me he's still driving after that. Oh, this boy dead.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Just about to blow up. Get him out of there. He's dead.
Put your hands in the air.
Damn, that motherfucker's car flipped and everything. Shite.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me.
I call
Brutality on a
bullshit.
scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Look, you can tell he wants to say something. Spit it out, Cole. Not as much as last time. Even if you did leave Jacob sweating in central lockup. Fuck, I didn't even get to question him, huh? Damn. Gotta get my munchies.
Pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What do we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free. What the hell is the LAPD up to?
Whatever kind of look you were going for, you missed. Seems like a nice boy, putting all those hoodlums in jail.
I don't think we'll reach it tonight.
Can you drive
but
to this one?
this kind of turns into a kind of like a goose chase. Starts to feel more like the Zodiac Killer.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad.
Or
for
the
your
Black
first time
Dahlia.
like that.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
You're a modest.
All these cops.
You've got something big, right?
Take the $5.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Take the $5, bro.
Officer Gonzalez, badge 994. Victim a white female Jane Doe on Hill Street. Possible ID of Deirdre Muller. Can you run through the name and give me the details?
It's over here. There's a... Oh, footprints.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Let me guess. They're a size 8.
Thanks very much for your help.
Ligature mark is very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
So what? Another ring torn off?
What's this mark? Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Muller of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Muller.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane. Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
So what's going on over there? All these cars.
Look at that view of LA. That shit beautiful, son.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Damn, those freaking Cheetos smacked, bro. God damn.
Still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
It doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
I wonder if it is Jeff Bridges. It sounds a lot like Jeff Bridges.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
This motherfucker smoking like a doge.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Nothing pertaining to the case. I mean, that last investigation did seem rushed. I didn't even get to question that the other suspect. Just went straight to the ending. Probably nothing in her room. Maybe in her parents'. Oh shit. Size 8s? And the plot thickens.
Size 8.
It's all fitting the same MO. Our partner's in denial, man. Maybe he is the killer. Missing wedding ring. Huh.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
I think we got everything.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Okay, I was worried. I'm like, that when she kept looking off to the side, I'm like, there has to be doubt. I was so close to hitting truth right there.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I want to hit doubt.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
Damn.
Wait, perhaps there's more I can tell you.
Wait. Why did you close that shit? The fuck? Small footprints. Maybe she was telling the truth. Okay.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
She's lying. Or it could be doubt. Gotta be doubt.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's some
Your wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Footprints at crime
What
scene.
size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Lies.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
You piece
Why
of
would I lie
shit.
to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet.
Get the fuck
You
out
know,
of here.
small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Come on, dog. Making it this. You're making this too easy.
Affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Guys, hella sus.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose?
Game of Savage.
Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the Golden Butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello? Detective!
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Yo, this guy's looking hella sus.
Wow, that looks like...
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Freeze, bitch.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Get his ass. Get his ass. Good shit, Phelps. Come on, bro.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and...
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
Call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Hey, Sam, the cops in the newspaper.
Galloway.
Phelps, badge
Homicide
1247.
Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective.
I need an address on a Belmont High
Services
School.
team to a house at
Checking for
130
you,
North
Detective.
Bonnie Bray Street. Send someone down from
Belmont
Juvenile Hall
High,
to look after a young lady.
1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
I didn't hear any of that. They were all talking over each other.
He's the cop who arrested that
At least we got the location. Belmont High School. Gotta go investigate that. Cool, let's go. Shit is fun, man. I'm really digging the story again.
You can drive.
Got it, KGPL.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimonii.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. Try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
I think these songs are gonna get me copyrighted.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go. I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you? So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Come on, Phelps.
There he is. See him? Be careful. He looks dangerous.
We got him. We got him. Come on, get his ass. Come on, Phelps. Hell yeah. Don't tell me he's gonna end the case.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Dude, this...
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
He wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Plot's getting complex. Evidence points towards both. The husband was acting hella sus. This guy has all the evidence on him, the ropes and everything.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
There's one more location we needed to go to, right? Let's go to Central Morgue.
You know the way. You can drive.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
It's gonna be tough. Even the interrogation, I gotta get pretty much all the questions right. Maybe the morgue can give us a clue to help us narrow down our suspect. Some good ass shit, man.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
I think it's this one. Nothing can be said. Oh wait, not that one. I don't think he said anything about this one, huh?
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know. Shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
There's more to explore here, or to find. What is it? Music's still going. There could be a piece of evidence we're missing here that can probably help us narrow it down. Am I missing maybe? We already got what we need from here. Maybe we need to talk to him?
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Back to Central, Phelps. One of these assholes will break under interrogation. I guarantee it.
Oh,
We've got
here
to
we go.
nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Oh yeah, that was it. Okay. I just want to stick to this case. I'm not sure who to interview first.
You can drive.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, man, the coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulp.
What do you guys
Been
think?
reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I
This is gonna be
close
tough,
one
dude.
eye and squint,
Even with the
I can
evidence.
just about make out the print.
I guess we gotta find out if either one of them was a sailor before or a minister or worked in a church or some shit. That's probably the missing clue.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Boys, really come through this time, haven't you?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
You better not be lying to me, Eli. If I send an officer down there to find out and it turns out you wasted his time...
Hell, I ain't lying. That ain't worth lying over.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job.
Hey, who was the
You understand
mechanic
that?
belong to? It might be his, right? Let me just use intuition. Yeah, well, no shit, man. Alright, I'm gonna just use the mechanic clothes.
You looking for some wisdom in that book of yours?
Fuck!
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Can you identify the man in this picture? No, sorry.
Fuck this guy, man.
Were you at home last Saturday?
You're lying, Eli. You're a creature of habit. You just get out of jail and you're back to your old ways. You use a specific type of rope.
That may be the case. But you got nothing that says I used a rope to hurt that woman. I think you should let me go.
Fuck!
Is there some money coming my way for finding that
That's
butterfly?
not his car then. Fuck, dude, I'm messing this up big time. Kind of want to start this over.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Okay, that
You're
one.
a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman?
Isn't there anything else you can do? How long is this gonna take? Don't stalk around. Were you there? Negative.
Looks like I was mistaken. You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Okay, we got one.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
Only thing is, I don't have evidence against them, dude.
You really think I'm gonna squeal? No way. You were smoking a cigarette in the other room?
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops, and you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the Hat Squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. The guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her car. I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want. But that rope has nothing to do with me.
You're off.
Hey, what's up, Josh Games? Pretty good. Trying to crack this case right now. Believe what? It's rabbit's blood. Do you know anything about the ropes? Hugo, as much as the next man, I was a scout. I learned some more in the army. Your wife was strangled.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof. I want an attorney.
Fuck.
I'm not answering any more questions unless I get an attorney.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Dude, we just presented you the evidence, you piece of shit.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
This is when we use this evidence. Jeez, damn it. I messed that up.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM, found in the trunk of your wife's car.
How are you doing tonight, Josh Games? You
They
chilling?
can't be mine.
You good?
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
We're letting you go for now, Mueller. Go home and see your daughter, and work on your story. It's got more holes than a batting cage.
That's the guy. Detective, that's him. That's the guy who parked the car, I'm sure of it. Hey, he's getting away!
That's not true. I can't go to jail.
Damn, we had him. Hit the nose, hit the nose.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in clothes. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
It ends here, Hugo. Once we get the janitor's statement, you'll be staring down a murder charge.
Damn, so it wasn't even the creep.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
How do we feel that? Thought we had it. That guy was acting hella sus. Maybe we missed evidence? I don't know.
Phelps, we captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank. I'm in charge here, Medier! Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? They're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in the police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Yeah. Another one.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Maybe. Did we get the wrong guy, or is it just because it looked bad?
Between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Damn, another one, son.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force. Another wedding ring.
God damn, you can see the bone in this shit.
Skin under the fingernails. Kiss the blood, BD.
Just leave a
21 years
piece
old.
of evidence like that?
But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
What do you think?
Take a look around and see what you can find.
I need to get back to it, Phelps.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled. Never the same, are they?
May as well follow the trail. Antonia. Huh, same as the library card.
And the trail goes on. This guy's fucking with us, man.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Even more evidence.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
What the fuck?
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
It's got to be a code or a cipher.
Ciphers, Zodiac killer, son. All the way to the roof, eh?
Where are you taking us?
Empty?
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Got us following a literal trail. Look at this motherfucker.
Trail points up.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Fucking with us, man.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this. Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
You know the way. You can drive.
Yeah, pretty far tonight.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him. We've closed.
This
the
guy is
case.
always almost
Rusty's
crashing.
razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
We've got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
This is pretty sick, man. On the case of the what, Black Dahlia BD. I'm guessing that's what that or Baby Daddy is what the BD is stands for. Man, some cheap ass rooms.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
I gonna smoke in front of her too. Wait, upstairs where? I didn't hear what she said. Last door on the left.
Cole, get moving.
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed. So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Miss Antonia Isabel Maldonado, Parsons, 712. Further to my previous correspondence.
Okay, we have an address. charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Hmm.
The landlady looks like she means business. They'll be wanting her statement.
Let's go talk to her. We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Possible suspects.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
A nosy old hag.
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
That's fucked up, Cole. Come on.
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very
4
helpful.
out of 4,
Pay
baby.
a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the El Dorado bar.
Finger who? What do you say?
Can you drive to this one?
I'm always driving.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wife's line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
That was hilarious. He called her a nosy old hag. Cold-blooded.
can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend. Oh, waitress, can I have another spoon?
Where's that goddamn place?
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
El Dorado's still highlighted.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice. Really.
If olive oil comes from olives, where's baby oil come from?
You're gonna see your married man again?
Huh.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
I got a call back for that Universal Forest line.
I'm at a loss.
Search around. If Antonia was as messed up as we hear, maybe she left physical evidence as well as witnesses.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Did your parents ever ask you
So
to
what
run away
next?
from home?
Oh, waitress, can I have another spoon?
I don't know what makes you so stupid, but it really works.
Maybe there's something with the back over here.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
All right, it's crossed off now. Just picked fruit market. Okay.
You ought to meet those buddies.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, Phelps. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
Oh, there was a way through the back. I guess not.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Cop's a moron for you.
I've
Any
said it
ideas?
right from the start. We should come down hard on the husband. Let's check his place out.
Help me out.
I've said it right from the start. We should come down hard on the husband.
You know the way. You can drive.
Check his place out.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Did we miss a clue?
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy who was pretending to be dead?
It's still highlighted. We're gonna have to be back there. I don't get it.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest. I got it.
I got nothing.
Fucking bitch.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I could kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place to going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Don't think this is anything.
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Wait, the shirt.
This will take some explaining.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movement. He's got no alibi, he's toast.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
No good. There's nobody here.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Nice.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar. Operator, give me R&I.
R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks.
I head back to Central, check out that letter, and then probably call it. I was gonna call it right now, but I kind of want to see what that letter's about.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Let's check something out. Fuck is my partner?
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that desk. I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
You have changed my mind. You would not give a square deal. Fuck you, BD. Text. Head upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
By virtue of this curse.
Ill deeds then be thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou and thyself torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power. Though now thou sittest, let the hour come when thou must appear to be that which thou art eternally. And after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time. My boy's got bars.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Alright, we will close this case next stream, but I really gotta hop off right now. Gotta be at work tomorrow. I will be picking up with more LA Noire mañana. Funny enough, I wasn't sure if I was gonna pick up with it today. I was kind of thinking more Phasmophobia or just having the game and chill and play whatever. But I was like, you know what? Let's push through more of LA Noire, and I'm happy I did. These cases are getting a lot more intriguing, especially since they all have the same MO. It's making the story a lot more interesting again. There's a few things I remember as far as the cases and how they end up going. I am not sure. I don't remember that much. Clues and all that as well. I do remember like towards the end of the story though, like the way Cole's story wraps up. That's probably the part that really sticks out to me. Having only played this twice before, and it was like in a span of like years. Actually, the last time I played this was last year, and I wanted to give it time for it to not be so fresh in my mind, so the cases can still be challenging. And I've been missing some questions here and there, so this is pretty pretty complicated. Trying to remember who's lying, when to doubt, or when they're telling the truth. It's very intriguing, and I'm into it. But yeah, I'll be picking up with more LA Noire most likely tomorrow around the same time. Get as far as possible. And then the other main game that I'm gonna play will probably be the Mafia series. I know I have part 1 already. I think I have part 2 on PS4. I might not, but I'm only gonna play parts 1 and 2. I'm not even gonna touch 3. I have 3, but I'm not gonna touch 3. 3 I just find, well, maybe I just find it super repetitive, man. That game gets fucking repetitive. You do the same thing, just clear hideouts and all that bullshit. But enough rambling for me. I'm gonna call it right here. Thank you guys for sticking around. Truly do appreciate it. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys, and have a good night.